welcome to another video. So today we're going to go over GameAI's Aggro Blood deck. It's pretty straightforward. It's your pretty basic aggro blood, but probably more to the point than most decks I've played so far. Your main aim is literally just to swarm the board, get out your Urius as soon as you possibly can. If you can flood that out, you can usually take a few hits. And other than that, you're just playing for damage. So we're just going to give it a go and see how it goes. Ranked as one of the top tier decks at the moment. So my next few videos will probably be just GameAI decks for a little bit. I've got those 3 there, so we'll probably work with those. So now we just got to see how this goes. Basically you want a hard mulligan for the 2-drop. You can play turn 1, turn 2, you're pretty set. So as long as we aim to hit turn 1 drop and turn 2 drop, going first isn't so bad. This deck does quite well. I think we hard mulligan everything. Not the worst outcome. The biggest weaknesses for this deck are pretty much anything control wise. So sword control, even vampire control, so yeah, blood. What else? Elena control. Basically anything that's going to be heavy on wards, heal up, or just purely trade. But this deck's extremely straightforward. As long as you can keep playing things out, you're pretty right. Alright, we'll keep the Wraith. Play it out with the Razor Claw, hopefully. Get some value out of it, especially if a Urius is played, which is what I'm waiting on. Now I've got to decide which is better to do here. I think we will trade into that. I think I can afford to play this. I got the Demonic Strike, so if Urius does come down, I can kill it, so that's not so bad. As long as you got the removal to deal with it, it's not too bad. They don't have Evolve yet, so I don't have to worry about that. And I can pretty much just push damage by the looks of it. Drop him very low. So probably gonna lose most of the board here. We'll just have to wait and see. Medusa's Gaze, pain in the ass. Goblin isn't much value. Hitting that could win us the game, but also loses the game. They only need, what? They have 5, so 7 damage. 1 evolve adds 2, so they'd find 5 damage outside of what I'm about to change. Actually, I'll kill that off. Alright, this makes it a lot harder for them. I think that was the right play. As long as we don't hit a ward, you'd be able to clean up the game. Ah, no. That evolve's gonna screw me. Oh, they didn't do it. Why would you not do that? Wow, that was lucky. I was sure if they evolved, it would have. If they had evolved, it would have put them 1 up. Not evolving, put them in exact lethal range.
All too easy.
So that gives a pretty good idea on basically what you gotta do. Go for early game, hit as much as you can, and get lucky. So as long as you can hit the face as much as you can, not have to worry about your health too much, should be able to clear them out. I will leave a link to the GameAI article as well for this deck, so you guys can check that out. This is actually not a bad hand. I'm going second, so we also get the double draw, but we're also playing from behind, which I don't like. Now, if the Duke comes down, I'm gonna have to probably drop Razor Claw, clean it up. It's annoying. I would have liked to have dropped mine. I'm just not gonna get the value if I don't get rid of it. Quite annoying. Aggro Blood seems to be probably one of the most popular decks at the moment. Fair enough. Yeah, I think we drop it. They can't evolve until we can, so we've kind of got an advantage there. Unless they use a spell to clear it. Which doesn't look like the way they're going about this, so... Fair enough. Now, I think we go Vania, Bloodkin, Evolve and Clear, but matter of where. I think we Evolve Urius, clear the other Urius. Yes, I don't know. Clear that. We'll get rid of the big thing. Play out the Vania and get a little bit of damage. Alright, I think that does okay. Now, even with an evolve at turn 5, they can only deal so much damage. And block using Vampire Noble. This is not good for them. Oh, fair enough. They're going to clear mine. Suppose they're deciding whether they want to hit my face for damage or clear the Vania. Probably going to do both now. Clear the Vania for 2 and then hit my face. Makes a nice amount of sense.
You just think you beat me.
Now I've got to come up with a play that counters this really well. If I push the little guy.
Witness the power.
What a feeble little life.
You just think you beat me.
Kneel.
Just trying to think the best way to do this.
I can't believe it's over.
Alright, we're going to be cutting it close. That's the plan. There's one card I can think of off the top of my head that will give them game. Dance of Death. That will destroy and deal 2, and then they evolve. Another way to go about this, I guess. Whew, just perfect. Wow, that was lucky top deck. Whew. Put me on exactly 1 health.
All too easy.
Definitely not too bad. I wish I could have dropped Urius probably a little earlier, would have been nice. But the rest of the plays weren't too bad. They all come out nicely, they had pretty good, 1 for 1. There's only one card I think gave him game that I could probably think of top of my head. And then they just happened to set up 1 damage short.
Prepare for defeat. Witness my true strength.
Alright. Goblin isn't bad, so we'll keep the Goblin. The Goblin Mage is okay, but I really needed the 2-drop earlier, so why I discarded that. Having that turn 1 plays is pretty important. We'll go this way in case we draw into Albania. Alright, good amount of damage. Just need to get the cards to finish this off, I reckon. We can just get into something in the 3-drop range. Maybe even a Duke. We could play that with the Ambling Wraith. This could work. But we got neither, so we're gonna go full board. If we cannot do what I wanted to do, we'll just blow out stuff onto the board and see what sticks. But this is pretty insane, I guess. Doing this video, we've played against 3 blood decks. And that's it, in a row.
Shed tears of joy, I've arrived.
That's actually probably the perfect spot for me. The only problem is I can't play the one I wanted to play here. So we'll go with this one.
Me? Really?
We'll clear off the board so I don't have to deal with those when they evolve. We've got a Nighthorde and a Vania, which isn't a bad combination of cards. It's just a pity we're going to be 1 turn short from playing them. I may have to just play the Vania out and see if it survives. Okay, setting up the double tower, that's not bad.
Ooh, sparkly stuff. Gimme!
Not too bad at all.
You will soon learn.
Keeping a vampire on board is important, so that's why I evolved that. Alright, so we can deal 3 damage just with Vania off a cleared board. But I don't reckon they'll clear our board. At worst, they're going to deal probably 6 damage to us, I think. Nope, they cleared. That works too. So we've gone 3 for 3 with this blood deck. I can see why it's top tier.
All too easy.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you have a good idea on how this deck functions and an overview of it. If you want to check out the in-depth analysis of the deck, like I said, GameAI has a great article. It is in Japanese, but most Google browsers will translate it, so you won't have a problem with that. It's pretty well structured too, so the translation's actually not too bad. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content like this, and I'll catch you guys next time.